Hey everybody, welcome to my first ever YouTube video series. In it, we'll be building an open source reprap 3D printer from scratch. Specifically, we'll be building the D-Bot CoreXY style 3D printer shown here in this video. This video series is meant for a broad audience and will hopefully be useful for beginners as well as seasoned veterans looking to build their own D-Bot. So, as I mentioned, the D-Bot is open source hardware. This means that it's hardware whose design is made publicly available so that anyone can study, modify, distribute, make, and sell it. It's directly analogous to open source software, which I'm sure many of you are already kind of familiar with. The D-Bot is based on a printer called the C-Bot by Chris Beniak, which can be found on openbuilds.org. The open source community is a very powerful thing, and it's constantly improving, coming up with new designs, modifications, and ideas. This build will in fact use a number of modifications to the D-Bot design, which have been contributed by the 3D printing community on Thingiverse. So I also mentioned that this 3D printer is a reprap. Reprap is short for self-replicating rapid prototyper, and in this case, it's a 3D printer which self-replicates by printing many of the components used to build itself. Here we'll be building a second generation D-Bot, as the printed components used in this series were printed on my first D-Bot shown in this video here. You might also be wondering what CoreXY refers to. CoreXY is just the style of motion that this printer uses. As you can see, the print head moves around the XY plane at the top while the bed sinks below it when beginning a new layer. This is in contrast to a number of other popular styles used by reprap 3D printers. For example, the famous Prusa i3 style 3D printer, which I actually have shown underneath the D-Bot here in this video, is commonly referred to as Cartesian style. Another popular style, not shown in this video, is the Delta. If you're curious, you should certainly search YouTube for these various styles to get a better idea about how they work and what their differences are. I really like the CoreXY style lately, which is why we're going to be building a D-Bot in this series. So stay tuned, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can be notified when new videos in this series are released. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys all very soon.